going to be looking at the Acer Chrome C720P, or whatever they're calling it these days. I'm joking. Today we're going to be looking at this awesome Chromebook device. In my opinion, it's the best Chromebook money can buy right now, of course, unless you get the Pixel, which costs bukus and bukus of money. And no one's got $1,000 to spend on this, and nor should I recommend you paying that much money for it. But there are a few things that make this a very unique and worthy purchase. We're going to be looking at those today. I'm not going to go through all the specs, tell you every little detail about it. Hopefully you guys, know that much right now. And but I will tell you the stuff you need to know. It's got about 32 gigs of storage, which is no big deal because this is a Chromebook. You're not going to be worrying about the storage. But if you need to keep about 100 documents on here, you're all good. That's enough for that. It's got a great screen. It's got good RAM. I mean, I've seen Chromebooks that are really slow if you open 12 tabs, but with this one it can handle it pretty well. If you're watching a video and trying to web surf at the same time and got a bunch of tabs open, of course it's going to lag a little bit, but for the most part it works really well. The build quality is amazing. A video review by The Verge stated that it felt really cheap and looked very poor quality, but I'd like to disagree. Besides this vent right here, this is a very beautiful device, and if you have the chance to go to Best Buy to take a look at it, if they have one out, the Moonstone White, which is this one, is made of beautiful quality. It is super smooth. It feels very premium, even though being plastic, and it's built really well and has a nice heft to it. On the left side, you will notice there is your power port, your HDMI out, and your blue USB 3.0 port and headphone microphone jack right there. If you swipe over to the front over here, you will see in this hand corner right here, if you can see that, is the notification indicator and the power indicator, which lights up when you're charging. On the right hand corner of the device, you will see the SD card slot, a normal USB 2.0 slot, and of course this key slot that people like to put on computers. On the back, there is a port for 3G abilities. I've not broken it open, but I guess if you want to use 3G, you might be able to if you put a SIM card. I'm not so sure. Here's the fan. This does have a hard disk drive, I believe, but you can never really hear the fan. I've heard it come on once in a while when it's pressed against the sofa or the bed or something, and you're using it like that. It heats up and turns on, but it's very rarely heard, unlike the HP 14, that the fan is always on, even if you're just turning the computer on to do one tab. It's kind of sad. But my review of that's coming up soon. Alrighty, so let's turn it on. This is the Acer Chromebook. They have a cheaper version of this. This is $299, comes about $300. They have a cheaper version of this that does not have a touchscreen. This has a touchscreen on it. Let's log into this thing. Alrighty, so this is the Chromebook right here. It's got a great screen size, as you can see. Looks pretty awesome. Alright, let's go over here. So the screen size is perfect for what you're using this for. The screen is actually beautiful, in my opinion. The black bezel all around the sides just complements the device. It makes it look even more premium, in my opinion. The keyboard is amazing. It's pretty similar to the old Acer. If you check out my channel, you can see that. It's a pretty similar keyboard, higher quality. My complaint with the last one was too clicky, but this one feels really great. Not the best Chromebook keyboard, but it's up there. The one thing I really like about this is the trackpad is the perfect size. It's amazing, great for gestures. You can, swipe around on it. It's perfect for gestures. A few Chromebooks I've used have trouble with the gestures working correctly, but this is amazing. The only problem with my trackpad is this one, the left-hand corner seems dented in. I don't know if that's all of these devices, but mine is like that. So if you don't get that, let me know when you buy this. Alrighty, up here in the left-hand corner, there is a black light sensor. So of course, if it's darker in a room, there's ambient light detection, so the screen goes darker or lighter based on your environment. I hate that. I wish you could turn it off. It never gets it right, and I always like having mine on full brightness anyways. At the very top up here, if you will notice, there is a very small megapixel HD webcam, but it's perfect for video chats, and it's shown up great whenever I use it. So let's take a look at a few things that would be different versus another Chromebook. because the software is the same and everything. But let's take a look at a few things that would be different if you got one. Let's check it out. Here is a video. You can see right there, or you can see me. Okay, that wasn't a very good example. But the videos show up great on here. I mean, where's my other video? I can show you. Here we go. HD quality, and watching Netflix and streaming YouTube videos on here is perfect. I mean, for what you're going to do, I watch Netflix on this all the time, and the borders on this thing are awesome. It just looks like it's, I just don't know how to explain it, but it's beautiful on here. I love watching videos on this device. I always, when I'm watching a YouTube video, change the setting to put 1080p on there and watch it in high quality because it just shows up great on here. Now, if you do try to watch 4K video on here, believe me, it's going to be choppy. I've tried watching MKBHD's videos in 4K, and it just freezes up the computer almost. Don't recommend that. But it is great for 1080p, streams perfectly, and Netflix looks great on here. So, you know, we can look at some pictures. You know, they look good on the screen and everything. Okay, so let's take a look at the other thing that you can tell the difference on this. We will listen to a song. Because when you listen to music on here, you will tell the difference. The speakers on this are amazing. There are, on the bottom, 4 pads, which lift it up enough for the speaker grills to be heard very well. It sounds great. Let's go and check out a song. Right here. Of course, if you heard the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer, you will recognize this song automatically, but I'll skip ahead a little bit. Sounds good. You can see the volume level over here, about halfway. It gets really loud when you turn it up all the way, and it doesn't sound grainy or anything. So the speakers on this are superb. I'd say almost perfect. They're the best speakers I've had on a device like this, so I love that. That was the song. Let's see what else we can show you guys. You know, I won't go through the details of how Chrome OS is the reason to purchase it, why it's good. You know, it's great for offline stuff. If you want to check that out, I have a new video on my channel called, you know, the argument for Chrome OS. Pretty much, it shows you guys how Chrome OS can do everything pretty much Windows can, and it's, if you're going to think about a new computer, I would recommend this because it's actually worth it and does a lot of great things. But that's another video for another day. So this thing works great, you know, perfect. And oh, another thing, it is a touchscreen device. So everything I've reviewed in this is the same as the cheaper model, except for the touchscreen. So everything up to now you have seen me do is going to be the same thing if you buy the other cheaper model, except for what I'm about to show you, which is the touchscreen. So I'll give you a good example. It has, right there, if I press that, this is a game developed. I don't know if it was made for touchscreens, but it works great on touchscreens. It's on the Chrome store, so see, you got touchscreen, you can move them around and stuff. Put this over here. Oops, there you go. And if you hold it down, you see a ring form around my hand, and it is the right-click gesture, which you can change, you know, stuff you would on the right-click menu anyways. So we'll close this. If I hold it down, I click close, and you can view the web and articles. Here we'll go to Gizmodo by just swiping up and down. If you put your hand on the right side, you can have a nice cushion of, you know, holding this and just swiping up and down. You can pinch to zoom, which is amazing. You can click on articles, go up and down. You can highlight stuff. You hold it down. I think you can anyways. Nope. I might be able to do that, but I'm not doing it right now. But yeah. You can play, pause, you know, everything you can do with the mouse. It's great because on this beautiful screen, sometimes you just want to reach forward and touch, which is really nice because this is an amazing device with an amazing screen and an amazing touchscreen. So the touchscreen does not feel cheap at all. It doesn't really get fingerprints out easy on it, so I never have to clean it after touching it, really. Sometimes, I mean, but it's rarely you need your fingers on there. You can't do that, okay. But yeah. It's an amazing all-around device. It is, like I said, the perfect Chromebook. The price is a little expensive, $300, but if you, like I said, if the touchscreen is not a big deal to you, buy the cheaper version of this. It's worth it. The only thing I would sum up with this that is a problem would be the RAM, but unless, like, watching videos, listening to music on here, it's not going to be a problem, but when you try to do too much, it's going to be a problem. An example for this that's happened to me, I listen to music and read a few articles at the same time, and if you read an article too fast, the music gets choppy and drops a little bit, and sounds really bad. So, if you're just listening to music at one time, great, it works perfect. So yeah, well, that has been my review of the Acer Chromebook right here, the touchscreen model. I'll put a link in the description to how to purchase this device on Amazon. It may be cheaper there. I think it might be $260. Remember, I always recommend going to Best Buy to buy products because they have, if not the best price, they have the best quality in returning. So if this breaks, anything, if you bought insurance, you have a pretty reliable, they'll give you the brand new one or the latest model if it's broken. And the price is easy to fix. If it's $40 less on Amazon, tell them that, and they will give you the price of Amazon instead, and you still save money, and you get great service there. So I highly recommend buying everything from Best Buy, at least stuff you want to be protected in case you might bring this to school and spill something on it. They'll replace it completely, which is really nice. So I recommend getting the Moonstone White. That's just my opinion. The gray one looks cheaper, and it looks exactly like last year's model gray one. I don't recommend that, in my personal opinion. But hey, you may want the gray one. Either way, this has been a review of the Acer Chromebook, the touchscreen edition. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Now, please, I'm sponsored by Alan Joseph Designs. His advertisement is about to come up. Please watch it. If you love the designs that you see, please go to his website and buy something. It can be anything, but just use my code GMAPPER14, capital G, capital M, and I will get a lot more stuff. I can sponsor products like this and show them thanks to Alan Joseph Designs. So make sure you check that out. The links are in the description. A bunch of stuff, more information about it there. And in general, please like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. I love hearing from you guys, and hope you guys have a great day. Watch the advertisement.